Hey, what's going on, guys? This is TerrenceRe, and we got a stock market update today on this Thursday. The market, looking at it right now, look like it's coming off of the lows of the day. Currently, we're showing the S&P 500 futures. If you look over to the left, down about 0.5%. Nasdaq futures are a little over 0.5%. Dow futures, the Russell leading the way, almost down a whole percent. And so that lets me know, for me, that's the direction that if I'm calling it on the day, that's what I'm gonna be looking for. Look at the advanced decline line down here. Most of the stocks are down. So basically, we got a down day going, right? Obviously, there is a little bit of news that I'm not really paying. I don't think it, as far as like the debt ceiling and our government having a government shutdown. I don't too much pay attention to that as it relates to trading stocks, right? Now, if that's going to affect you personally, then that's something different. But it's just as far as the stock market, I don't think it has any bearing on the market. But I could be wrong. We'll know. We'll know later on today, right? If you're looking at /CL, that's oil. I'm still in that put spread. Oil is up 1% on the day. It was up a little higher. Gold is up. So right now, what we have, if I was to look at the dollar, and we have what I would call a weak dollar. So I'm gonna put in DXY, $ DXY should pull us up a chart of the dollar. And this is what we're looking at right now. You see that, guys? So you can see that the dollar, this is a 6-month daily chart, and we have the dollar falling, right? From, I don't know if these are all-time highs or not, but most certainly I think they are yearly highs. And we can see the dollar falling at a significant pace. So I was speaking to a colleague, I think yesterday at work, is giving them my thesis for the show today is basically, or the topic is, with the dollar falling, I expect to see commodities in relation to the dollar to go up. That's why we see gold. That's why you're looking at a day to day, gold is up a whole percent, oil is up 1%. If I were to pull up maybe some different futures, maybe if you could look at like some corn futures, maybe soybeans, wheat, and other things. I don't really trade those on a regular basis, but anything that is being traded being traded in dollars, if the dollar is down, those things should be up. So that's kind of a way to kind of play it. Like if you don't want to get in the market, you can trade futures if you have futures trading capabilities. That's one of the things I like about TastyWorks. If you use the link in the show notes and get an account with TastyWorks, they'll allow you to trade futures with a $2,000 account. Most other platforms, some want you to have a substantial amount to be able to trade futures. And I do have a oil put spread, so we're gonna take a look at that, and we're gonna look at how it's progressing. My last show, I talked about oil, and I show you the setup that I had in the chart. I got a bull flag right here. You see these up days, got two red candles down, and then you can see it hit my sweet spot right here on my Fibonacci retracement, and the market shot up. It already, that AB equals CD has been fulfilled. So at the 100%, it touched, and then you can see we got like a double top right here, and it shot down, and then we got another up move. So my next target is 85.36 to be exact on the oil futures. Now, I don't have to have it hit there I'm already in profit now. Not a whole lot. I was up more yesterday. It pulled back a little bit. And so now you just see me with it says over here $20, right? But we're gonna come and look at now on the TastyWorks platform. If I go to the table, go to trade, go to table, it's gonna pull up the option table. Then once I hit curve, then I come over here and I can look at this on the analysis tab. And you can see that I still have a 62.7, might as well say 63% probability of profit on this trade. The green is where I make money. And obviously the red is where I lose. And so right here where this flag is showing me right where the current price of oil is currently. And as it progresses, if you see, now look at the box at the top. If you're on a phone, you probably won't be able to see this, but I'll just talk it out to you as I move. This yellow line right here is showing like what they would call like your T0 line. Basically, it's just showing me the path of the option if it was to progress over time, and if it continued to go up or down, it's giving me a rough estimate of what my theoretical P&L would be. And you can see if I were to get all the way up to 85, which would be like right in this area right here, as of today, let's say it shot to 85, that'll put me at a P&L of $100, right? Now I can go out in time over here on the right, and let's say I go to tomorrow. If I go up to 85, it's going to put me at what? Look, 106. And so you can do that. Like you can put the theoretical spot, like I can click on this check, take this and just type in 85, right? And then let's say by next Friday, which would be the 27th. So if the market makes it to 85, and you look down here, you see the blue. If it makes it to 85 by next Friday, what would I make? And all I got to do is come here to that dot, and you see my P&L will be $123. And you would say, why is the theoretical P&L going up, but the price target staying the same? That's because I sold this put spread. And one of the things about selling options is the theta decay. So the option is decaying over time. And the longer I stay in this trade and it goes in my direction, the more I can make. I collected $200 in premium. So that's the max that I can make on this particular trade. Now, if I were to hold this all the way to expiration or close to expiration, I could make those $200. But I'm not trying to do that. Me personally, I'm just trying to capture really about 50% of it. So by next Friday, the market could actually go to, let's say, 83.66, and I could make the $100. I don't need it to go as far if more time goes by and more decay occurs. So that's one of the beauties of selling options. Don't necessarily need to be right directionally. You just need the market. The market can go sideways and just stay like it's doing, and I can make money that way as well. So that's one of the things I want to talk about as the difference in selling options. We got a Netflix earnings today after the market closes. We can take a look at. I thought about doing an earnings trade on Netflix. Now I'm gonna show you guys something in Netflix. So here's the earnings is going to be. You look up here on the option chain, and it says you got this bell. I'm gonna click overview. You can also see it over here. See it, look to the right. You got this purple E or white E surrounded in purple, and then you got January 19th, and you got the bell, and you got the arrow after the bell. So that's letting us know after the market closes today, we're gonna get Netflix earnings. The expected move for one day, which is tomorrow, this expiration of options right here will expire tomorrow, Friday, at the bell. You got we can call it a $30, $29.72 expected move. That's a big expected move for one day. So what are some things that you can do um, earnings wise? Now, this is a binary trade. A couple things. There are only two trades that I would consider myself. Really, one would be I would probably not even consider the other one, but I'll show it. A butterfly is the one that I normally do for earnings. Pick a side. Like pick a side of the expected move. Either you think it's gonna go up or you think it's gonna go down. I must have changed my. There we go. I changed my option chain back around. So if you're someone that's used to, this is how the option chain is normally configured. Call side over here, and you notice it's going down, but that will be up in price. That's how it normally is. You can change that. You can hit this hit that right there. What's this strike? And then you can change it to where the call side is actually up and then the put side is actually down. I I'm not you that actually makes more sense for it to be like that, but that's not how the original chain is, and I'm not used to looking at it like that. So I like it this way. So all I did was flip the numbers back around. Now, if you think the market is gonna go down, of course you could buy a put butterfly and then come down here and straddle the expected move. So you the ruler right here in the middle. So right here at the end will be the end to the downside. And if you thought it was going to go up, you could come over here. So basically I already got butterfly in. I got put. If I wanted to do a call, I just click on it, right? And this is long, so that means I'm buying it. If you wanted to sell a butterfly and do something like a broken wing or something like that, which I don't do those. That's not a strategy that I like to do. I like to buy them and then I'll hit go. And then here we go. And it's going to put it right there at the money. And then you just move the strikes. You can just drag them. The options are really, really easy on TastyWorks. You just click on it, hold it, and drag it. So this right here, if you thought it was going to go to the edge of the expected move, this will be the trade, $5 wide for me anyway. And it's a $19. So you pay $19 with a max profit of $481. Now, the probability, it's only a 9% probability of profit on this trade, of me hitting this trade. So that's why the payout is in the proportion that it is, because you have a low probability of profit. But if the market goes down or they have something happen in earnings, however it's perceived, and then the market goes down in that area, that's a big payout. Now you can also do this to the other side. So you could delete that one, clear that out, and then just do one and then change so I could clear it. Then come over here and hit call and then hit go. It's going to put the butterfly over here. Then I would do the same thing, drag it over here, trade the expected move. I prefer to do $5 wise. And right here, you can see I'm straddling to the upside right around 350. And you can see it's going to cost me a little bit more, right around $23 to do this trade. Now, if you're saying, because that is a large expected move for one day, you could come out here and sell. You could come out here and maybe sell the expected move. Sell the 290, buy the 285, come down here and sell the 355 and buy the 360. Now I'm gonna lock that in so it don't move. Now you're looking at a 62% probability of profit. But if you look down here, your max profit is 177, max loss is 323. So you're basically risking almost two to make one, almost. So this is a little bit. This is a higher probability of profit. Now at that point, all you need for no matter what, you don't care whether it goes up or down. You just want the market to stay within here. And you probably got a higher chance of it doing that. I like to get a little wider I don't know. I probably would do, let's see, sell to 360. Come all the way out here, one standard deviation. This dotted line right here is one standard deviation. So I will come out, or I will come all the way out here. Maybe sell to 285, buy to 280. This is one more I like. Now, this is the one I like. Got a 68% probability of profit. If I was going to do one, I like this. We don't know what kind of move we're going to get in Netflix tomorrow, but that's the one I like the most. We're going to come take a look at the S&P 500. Like I said, it opened up. It was down a little further than what it is today, what it's showing right now. I almost got something like what we do, not almost. This is like a hammer candle. So you can see right here at a fib level, it's respecting these ranges, guys. Now, I do overall expect the market to go down. I do think the SPY is going to continue to go down, test this area down here. But I just don't know if we're going to get that tomorrow, because the market, if I was to look at this on the intraday, let's look at the hourly, S&P 500 gap down. We had this down day. I wouldn't mind getting short this market. I like to see it fill this today. I like to see the market come up and fill this gap. If I could get the market to fill the gap by the end of the day, right before the bell, I may get short. I may get short, and if I did, in which I would probably post this on the page, in the community, where you'll be able to see my trade. I would probably do something. I might stay in February, and so go 29 days, maybe sell the 400, buy the 405, collect about 168 bucks. I like that trade right there, but I would like to see the gap filled after the gap down today. This trade right here is a bearish trade. So I want to see this gap filled. So I'll be watching this to see if the gap fills on the end of the rest of the day, and then I'll try to make that move. Also, something else on TastyWorks that I like, we come to right here where it says watch list. I already had it pulled up. This is the hourly top equities. So they're letting you know what's being traded, going through the platform every hour, what's the most traded equities. And you can see Tesla as usual at number one, and Netflix. People are making trades ahead of the earnings. You can tell. Apple was green on the day, up about 1/4%. Amazon is down, and we can see over here. You see where I got indicators. We can see what the earnings that's coming up. Tesla has earnings in 6 days. Let's see. Microsoft got earnings in 5 days. Coinbase 35. What's this down here? Square 35. Squares is being traded a lot today. TLT the bonds. Certain stocks. Caterpillar. I like Caterpillar. And one of the, Caterpillar has been. Let's look at it. Caterpillar kind of looks like the S&P 500. Now you got this down move, this pullback, and this breakdown, and it's sitting right here. How far can Caterpillar go down though? If we pull up the daily chart, it has been up. So I'm one to think I may put a trade in Caterpillar. Hey guys, hit the subscribe button. Because one of the things about, like, as I'm going through certain underlines and I see trade setups, I don't always do them like right then. I want to look at it, and I'll look at this trade after the video, and I may put it on. But what I'll do is I'll send it out on the channel. You'll see it as a channel post. So basically, I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. When I came over here and I seen this, and I seen this down move right here, I want to see. I'm gonna throw my fib retracements on and see what level I got to here. Right. So this will be my 1, 2, and this will be my 3. So looking like we're getting ready to hit that 4th wave. And I wouldn't mind seeing a pullback in here at 250. I can get a pullback in here to 250. I could put a trade on in here, a bearish trade at that. I am looking at this. I would be bearish in Caterpillar. So, but we'll see, guys. I will make another video tomorrow. We'll see what happens with oil. Remember, I got a target of 85.36. Once I got an alarm set for my oil trade, let's come over here, or an alert. Click right there. You can see oil. I actually got it set for 84.50. And then that'll alert me. So then, like, hey, I'm close to my target. I got a target in GOLD, which is Barrett Gold. I'm actually not even in that trade anymore. I've already taken profit in that. So I'll take that off. But one way of creating alerts, you can hit here, create an alert, and you can see it actually just made a sound. It's made an alert. But you just hit create alert. You can change the price right here. X that off. And that's all you got to do. You want to create an alert. So change it. Like if you want to be less than that price, or you want it to be greater than that price, you would click that and then maneuver the price around here. And then it'll alert you here. And you can set it up to where it'll also alert you on your phone as well. So that's just one of the things that you can do, especially if you work like me, like you got a job. So you may not be at home that day and you can trade from your phone. I'll do a video in the future talking about the mobile app for TastyWorks. And if you want to open up a TastyWorks account, like I said, it's a link down in the description. For me, I think it's the best platform to trade options on. I told you guys that before. It's easy. You already know your chances of the trade when you put it on. You got all your technical stuff. They've updated it now to where you can, all your technical trades that you want to, technical analysis, they have everything. Like everything is on here. Whatever kind of indicator you want to use, it is on here, and they have them. So I'm with the basics. You'll see me with MACD, RSI, and then I put the RSI up here in the screen where you can see it. And a few moving averages, and I'm good to go. And give me some Fibonacci's. So I make most of my trades based off of that anyway, and I use that to find my targets. I'll probably do a video on in the future on how to use Fibonacci to find price targets for your trade, so you know when to get out or when to get in. So with that, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.